Now, standing outside waiting for the streetcar or your TTC bus in this kind of weather is certainly no fun, but your TTC stop could be on the chopping block. Live to Amanda Ferguson with why you may soon have to walk a little further to hop on the red rocket. Amanda.
Well, Gord, traffic here on Queen Street is pretty stop and go, and that's just one of the reasons the TTC is considering eliminating some streetcar and bus stops, especially those spaced pretty close together. The idea is that a little subtraction would add some speed, making transit commutes faster, but not everyone is on board with the idea.
Well, it's really cold, so I'd love to keep it the way it is. You want to get off as close to your doorstop as you possibly can.
The TTC's latest idea to speed things up is leaving some users running a little hot and cold.
I don't think it's a good idea.
That's a good idea.
Why do you say that?
Because it's taking time.
The TTC is reviewing all 10,000 transit stops. 400-meter spacing is seen as ideal, and less than that is considered to be a waste of time.
Streetcar stops in the downtown core, some of them are very, very close together. So it's all in the aid of speeding up service, making the service more reliable.
And making it safer to avoid scenes like this, moving stops further apart and closer to crosswalks. I am standing here on Queen Street, close to John Street. You want to see just how close some of these stops are? Let me show you. Here we go. 135 meters. 115 meters. And 145 meters for a grand total of 3 stops and just under 400 meters. Take this stretch of Queen Street between Spadina and Church as an example. Right now, there are 21 stops, some just 100 meters apart. Under the TTC plan, 6 stops would be removed, and in some cases, the spacing would be doubled or even tripled.
Good idea.
Why is it a good idea?
Because it frees up the traffic flow.
For drivers, it would mean less time hitting the brakes, but not all would be eager to see the TTC's plan get the green light.
I rarely drive. I prefer to have frequent transit stops, especially in this kind of weather.
I would ride the public transport.
So you'd like them to keep the stops as is?
Yes.
The second phase of the report will go to the TTC in February, but don't worry, that doesn't mean your favorite stop will, be axed overnight. The TTC is promising public consultation and notice before any stop is axed, but they do hope to make the changes by the end of the year. Live on Queen Street, Amanda Ferguson, back to you, Gord.